Anthony Carey. I am the creator of Core-Tex and the founder of Reactive Training. One of our objectives that we do with our programming is to decide how can we take something that's a known or a valuable exercise that's out there, and how can we add some reactive variability to it, and how can we add possibly a transverse plane component if it's not already there. So a very traditional rotator cuff exercise is where we isolate both internal and external rotation, generally a little bit more emphasis on the external, and we do it in different positions. If we use the Core-Tex and we use the coiling and uncoiling applications that we put together where the rib cage and the pelvis are going in opposite directions, there's a way that we can get the scapula moving a little bit differently, as well as the fact that the platform is doing its different things, changing the relative relationship of the humeral head to the scapula and the scapula to the back of the rib cage or the thoracic spine. So for example, if I were to take one of our kind of easy tubes here, and I'm going to anchor with my hand here on the handrail, and I'm going to start in my coiled position, right? So here you've got my pelvis going this way, and relative to that, my rib cage is going this way. And I'm going to open and then close. So I'm doing that external rotation here, but as I do that, there's certainly a change that's occurring with the scapula at the same time. So the consistency or the predictability that we might rely on early on in the rehab phase is now much less important and actually a little bit of a detriment to us long term if we don't introduce some other variability to the motor system and different stresses to the tissue. Another way of looking at it, or another, I should say, variation of the exercise, is where we might have a little bit more strength, so I'll go with a little bit thicker band here, and I'm going to start here at my side and open up this way. So as I'm going through this motion, my scapula is not fixed, because we know in true function my scapula is never fixed with any of the activities that I'm doing, and instead it's moving in relationship to what the pelvis is doing down below. So take a look at a couple different views that we'll show you right after this, and if you have any questions, be sure to reach out to us and let us know how we can help you.